Most popular colorful cities in the world. Hello and welcome back to One Cosmos, where we talk about traveling destinations and all things related to tourism. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified on updates. Is there anything more cheerful than cities that celebrate vivid color? Whether the buildings are all painted in the same shade, or even better, each and every house in a different color, bright and cheerful cities make not only for perfect photo opportunities, but boost the mood enormously. Vibrant colors in urban areas seem almost like an idea straight out of a children's book, like the Yellow Brick Road in The Wizard of Oz. However, colorful public areas aren't just ideas for storybooks. There are a number of colorful cities all around the world waiting to be discovered. In this video, let's discuss the top most popular and colorful cities in the world. St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. The St. John City in New Brunswick Province is the oldest incorporated city in Canada. The city is located in the beautiful Bay of Fundy. St. John City is widely popular for its brightly colored downtown row houses. It is one of the popular tourist attractions in the city. The multicolored houses in the downtown area of St. John are known as Jelly Bean Row. In fact, there is no street in St. John City that named as Jelly Bean Row. It is the common nickname used by the native to refer the colorful homes in the downtown area. It is said to be people of St. John's used to paint their houses in bright colors to keep the beauty even in foggy weather. Venice, Italy. The city's main island is renowned for its Italo-Byzantine and Gothic architecture, particularly the 14th century Doge Palace and 11th century St. Mark's Basilica, with its forest of polychrome columns, patterned marble slabs, intricate statues, and gilded winged lion. But take a boat ride through the lagoon to stumble upon Venetian aisles crowned with rickety, rainbow-colored structures. In Burano, pictured houses are repainted every 2 years, and inhabitants wanting to change the shade of their property must first get approval from the local government. Warsaw, Poland. Straddling the Vistula River, the Polish capital is known for its architecture. Buildings of rich reds, oranges, greens, and yellows are reminders of the city's colorful history. The pink-hued Renaissance Barbican, the post-war houses lining streets of the old town, the dusty pastels of communist-era apartment blocks, the vivid Baroque facade of Willemstad Palace, and even the sleek postmodern university library. Copenhagen, Denmark. The harbor in the Nyhavn district in Denmark is iconic. Once it was the home of several artists. This particular colorful district is also the home of the renowned fairy tale author Hans Christian Andersen. Now the area is lined with high-end cafes and restaurants where people can enjoy a nice meal by the waterfront while watching the wooden ships trail through the canal. La Boca, Buenos Aires, Argentina. La Boca is one of neighborhood of Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. La Boca is famed for traditional colorful wooden houses and pedestrian-friendly paths. There are many artist colonies in La Boca. They also utilize the colorful wooden houses in La Boca as part of background while they perform different art forms. Another main attraction at La Boca is tango dance. You can see tango dancers at every corner of La Boca. This neighborhood of Buenos Aires is also popular for massive exhibitions of photographs and paintings. Kampung, Palangi, Indonesia. In Kampung Palangi, it's not just the houses that are rainbow-colored. Everything from the awnings to the fences in this village is bedecked with rainbow hues. In mid-2017, the town underwent a major makeover in hopes of drawing more tourists. Every house in the village was required to have no fewer than 3 colors represented. The endeavor has paid off because tourists have been flocking to the village, and the town hopes to extend the color flood to even more houses in the coming months. Bristol, England. My home when in the UK, Bristol delights me every day with its colorful houses. A hilly city with River Avon having formed deep gorges in the vicinity, buildings along the cliff edges of high-lying quarters have been painted in bright colors, standing out like cheerful fence posts. Add to that individually painted front doors, and at every turn in Bristol, you find color. And that, even in the often wet weather in the southwest of the UK, makes you smile every time you step outside. Cinque Terre, Italy. Cinque Terre, or Five Lands, is the name given to not one but 5 stunning villages perched along the Italian Riviera. Each village has its own character, but they all boast an incredible array of pastel-colored houses. Cinque Terre is situated inside a national park near Tuscany, so cars are a rare sight. Most of the 2.4 million tourists who visit per year arrive by boat. Once they get there, they mainly walk, taking in the sights of the Riviera along with the 7.5-mile hiking trail. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Known as the Blue Pearl, this city is positioned in between the Rif Mountains. It owes its deep sky blue shades to the Jews who fled the Spanish Inquisition through Morocco in the 15th century. The Jewish community supposedly colored the buildings blue, mimicking the color of the sky so that they felt closer to God and heaven. Other locals suggest that the blue is there to repel heat or mosquitoes with its cool tones, and since it's affordable, travelers flock from all around the world to visit Moroccan City. Longyearbyen, Svalbard, Norway. The Longyearbyen, located in the Norwegian archipelago of Svalbard, is the northernmost town in the world. This town is named after John Longyear, an American who started the Arctic Coal Company in 1906. Longyearbyen is renowned for its colorful wooden houses. These colorful houses are built on piles. It is to keep away the houses from the permanently frozen ground in the town. Longyearbyen has a population of 2,040. There is no clear road connection in this town. The local people prefer snow scooters for transportation. Boca, Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town's most colorful neighborhood is also one of its oldest, dating back to the 16th century. The primarily Muslim population recently began embellishing their houses as a celebration of the late summer holiday, Eid al-Adha, the Feast of Sacrifice. The bright colors also symbolize the freedom of the post-apartheid era in South Africa. The oldest still intact house in the area, built in 1768, is now a museum celebrating the Islamic culture of the region. Las Palmas, Pachuca, Mexico. The first time I ever learned of Pachuca in central Mexico, some 60 miles northeast of Mexico City, was from a jigsaw puzzle I was doing. It was hard, with small houses covered in swirls of color, transforming the entire town into one large mural. And indeed, the neighborhood of Las Palmas is one gigantic fresco done in 2015 by artists called the German Crew with the help of the residents. It was a successful attempt to brighten up a neglected and violent working-class district and bring art to the people. Valparaiso, Chile. The city equivalent of a Matryoshka doll, Valparaiso reveals a new treasure at every turn. Known as the Jewel of the Pacific, this South American port town offsets a gritty, ramshackle vibe with a uniquely vivid palette. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2003, the historic quarter is worth a poodle to stumble upon cobblestone streets lined with lurid painted houses. Take a trip in a funicular or clamber up steep hillsides to watch the city fade into the inky blue sea. Willemstad Curacao. This Caribbean island off the coast of Venezuela is one of the Lesser Antilles Islands and is part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. It is a World Heritage Site, and with good reason. The buildings across this island are a multitude of bright gem-colored shades. The rumored story behind these vivid structures dates back to the 19th century. Dutch Governor General Albert Kikkert would suffer from migraines upon seeing the harsh sunlight reflected off white buildings typical in the area. Kikkert ordered all the buildings to be painted in any color other than white so that he could prevent the splitting headaches.